Okay, we're back from the break, and the excitement continues here in the kitchen of the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College. And the judges now, they've got the food before them. Quincy is smiling. It means that he is excited to taste. We've had some 40 minutes of exciting cooking from these students, the yellow and the white team. You should tell him what you were trying to do first, and then let's get his reaction.
Before you, we tried to prepare a pancetta goat with spinach rice. You have pumpkin chutney, pumpkin and carrot chutney, and cheese paste.
Cheese paste. I like cheese paste. I should have been a judge.
To be a reduction, but that failed. So
now let's see what the judges think. Quincy, go ahead.
Let's see what's
taste.
going on.
See what's going on, and then you will let us know what you think. Joshua, what was that like for you?
That was
didn't go so well, did it?
No.
No?
I mean, when we saw that cheese, it was like, my gosh,
yeah,
cheese? How are we going to incorporate that? And then the ketchup was, I mean, I was going to prepare like a sauce for it with it, but it got burnt on the stove.
When you noticed that the yellow team had their food on the fire and your food wasn't anywhere there, how was that? What was that feeling like?
Well, we weren't too concerned as yet because, I mean, the round before, we did play it before the other team and they got the better of us. So we hope that this round it would come in our favor. I'm just so nervous right now.
Oh, okay. Go to the
right,
they're not far. Okay, all right. It's all right.
And rightly so, you should be nervous. Whenever you're cooking lamb to a guest and you don't have a temperature, you always cook it medium. Because a lot of people don't like rare lamb. So medium is in between. If you're a rare person, you can accept it. The presentation is weak. You have nice colors there. At least put the chutney over this side, sit the lamb on the chutney, and you have more space to work around on the plate. Remember the last segment I said to you, whenever you plate your meal, it must be an inch from the rim of the plate. You have the rice on the rim of the plate. The rice is a little hard, very hard. It's very undercooked. The flavor of the lamb is good. For me, the temperature is good, but my partner was saying it was raw, which rightly so. It should be at least medium. Again, the plate is too small. The lamb is good. The flavor is good, and you need a sauce. This cheese paste thing, I think that's just a last afterthought.
Thank you very much for that, Valma. Quincy, I saw you licking your lips.
One of the chefs said to me when he brought the plate on, looks may be deceiving. Brother, don't say that again. It wasn't too deceiving. To be very honest, the chutney, even without the ginger, I liked. I love the chutney. The chutney is nice. Your rice, I don't know what you're trying to do to me. You're trying to kill me.
Yeah.
That rice hard. That rice.
Were you trying to kill Quincy?
Hard,
oh, no.
hard rice with good taste, like you just wet the rice. I know what is really going on. The cheese, like the chef said, I'm going to try to sound intelligent here. That was like an afterthought. You just threw that in. And
you threw that in?
Yeah, you just threw that in. You just beat that cheese up and just send that.
Were you guys thinking of making a bouillon at any point?
The lamb, I'm a meat guy. I love meat. Just give me meat and I will eat meat. You call it goat earlier. I really didn't care what you call it.
You call it goat?
You call it goat. I really didn't care what you called the meat. As long as it was tasting good, then it's fine. Flavor is nice, but it was a bit on the raw side. If you notice, I didn't really eat everything, and I like my meat.
Lathan,
a little disappointed because Elvis, Joshua, you had like 10 extra minutes this round to prepare a very nice meal. The rice was very, very hard. I have to say, thank God for the cheese paste, even though the other judges didn't seem to like it. But that, for me, kicked up the flavor of the lamb quite a bit. I thought it tasted quite nice with the lamb. The lamb was also quite hard, and I don't know why, because mine was also very rare. And I kind of like my meat done properly, or at least medium. So it was a little rare, yet quite hard. When we saw you pouring the ketchup directly on the lamb, we all collectively sat and said, oh no, he didn't. I'm not a chef, but something was just telling me that looks very wrong.
Looks like a rack of lamb from KFC.
That can't be right. You had jerk pepper sauce. You could have done a lot of stuff with that sauce to produce a proper sauce here.
Ketchup sauce, kind of. I used some of the herbs there. I blended it up. I put it on the pan, but I kind of forgot it, honestly, and it just burnt.
I know.
So we just
when
had
5 minutes remaining, I saw
Yeah.
you peeping on the stove to see if you could snatch something else from the stove.
Yeah, right.
With 5 minutes remaining. But that ketchup really, you know, that did you in pretty badly.
Now that you've heard what the judges thought about the white team, now the yellow team are going to get the drilling. Kizian and Brad, welcome to the judging phase of the show. Don't be nervous, Kizian. I know that the last time Valma was pretty hard on you. He said he's in a very good mood today. But judges, go ahead and taste away and let us know what you think in just moments from now. Kizian, what was the plan? What were you guys trying to do?
So we made a grilled lamb rack with potato and carrot mash, roasted vegetables served with red wine.
Ooh, red wine. I love red wine. Don't you just love red wine?
Sorry, I don't drink.
Oh, okay. Why did you pour red wine? Oh, no. Are you trying to get the judges drunk? Was that a ploy? That maybe, okay, if I put some red wine in there, maybe they wouldn't think straight. Was that the plan, Brad? Was that your idea?
Yeah.
It was your idea, okay. Well, it looks like Valma is not picking up his pen just yet. He's eating away. All right, let's see if the judges are ready. Let's see if the red wine worked. Do you think it worked, Brad?
Hope so.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, garnish is there to embellish your plate and enhance it, not to take it over. Whenever you add garnish to a plate, it must serve a purpose. For me, this becomes an unfunctional garnish, meaning that it has no purpose on the plate because herbs are very expensive and you cannot eat it when it's raw. If you want to use a garnish, fry the garnish. Deep fry it, then it becomes a function in the plate, meaning it crumbles, I can break it up and I can eat it. The lamb needs a little more flavor. It's a little bland. You have a lot of rosemary, you have a lot of herbs here. You should have let it sit for a while in your marinade. You know, would help the flavor a little bit. The potato, for the mashed potato, is a little undercooked. You can taste little chunks of potatoes in it, a little hard. The flavor is not bad. The skin that you leave on the pumpkin is not a good sign. Because if, God forbid, I have dentures, you have a problem. All right?
I told you, okay? It's all part of the fun. Yeah. All right. Well, let's hear what Marilla thinks about your creation today.
I'd like to commend you on your great time management and your teamwork. And the presentation was lovely. The one thing again with the secret ingredients is that you're getting these Grace basket ingredients, and we want to see that throughout your meal. The pepper sauce, I couldn't sense it, and Pringles reiterated that as well. We're not sure in what aspect of the meal you put it in, but the cheese, however, we could definitely, we knew it was in the potatoes. The potatoes were very flavorful, but like Chef said, a lot of chunks of potato. So it wasn't a smooth mashed potato, and that's my preference. But I like how you added the color with the carrots in there, because it made it look very appealing. So you wanted to taste it. Flavors overall were very good, but I think you could have stepped it up a notch with the lamb. Just give us a little more of the rosemary and the fresh herbs that we have so readily available, and integrate that into the meal. But overall, a good job.
You guys are getting some good comments. Let's see what Lathan thinks. First of all, did you taste your favorite tasty cheese in there?
No,
You
not
didn't
really.
taste the cheese.
I was actually missing that cheese paste from the white team. So I'd have liked to have seen, I would have liked to have tasted more cheese. And I'd also like to have had a little bit more sauce to eat all that potato and all that lamb. All in all, a very decent meal, I'd say. Yeah, I just thought the lamb lacked that flavor I was looking for, that kick. So maybe next time you should use a little more cheese.
All right.
But pretty good, pretty good.
Well, thank you very much, judges. Let's get a round of applause for the yellow team. Thank you guys so much. And a round of applause for the white team as well, who did outstandingly. Okay, we are not going to see who wins this round just yet, but we're going to take a break. This is the Grace Master of Taste Junior Cook-Off. When we come back, we will have the dessert component of this round. We'll be right back.